Okay. Students, this is a diagram of an animal cell. This is there in your textbook also. I hope the image is clear. So here they have shown various component cell organelles of a cell. You can see here. Now, this animal cell, can you see? The outer layer is our cell membrane, and we also call it as plasma membrane, cell membrane or plasma membrane. Now inside this we have a aqueous substance which is filled inside the cell. We call it as cytoplasm. Cytoplasm, this one. This is our nucleus. The nucleus is bounded by a membrane called nuclear membrane. The outside layer is called nuclear membrane. Nuclear envelope also you can call, or nuclear membrane. They have small pores in between them to allow to regulate movement of substances in and out of the nucleus, from nucleus to the cytoplasm. So for that reason they have nuclear pores. These small gaps in the membrane are called nuclear pores. Inside this they have nucleolus. This nucleolus will help in synthesizing ribosomes. Inside this we have certain thread-like structure called chromatin. These are chromatin, and one is heterochromatin, another is euchromatin. These two together we call it as chromatin. Now all this nuclear component we called it nucleus. Nuclear envelope, nuclear pores, nucleolus and the chromatin together we call it as nucleus. Now outside this nucleus there is a membrane or a cell organelle called endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum. And on endoplasmic reticulum, on this endoplasmic reticulum we have ribosomes attached on its surface. So we called it rough endoplasmic reticulum because their surface is rough because of ribosomes that are present on their surface. One more endoplasmic reticulum is there. Here you can see. Here ribosomes are not bounded on their surface. So we called it smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum because they do not have ribosomes on its surface. They are smooth. Their surface is smooth. Now here we have another component called Golgi. Golgi body or Golgi apparatus. These are our mitochondria or the powerhouse of the cell. They synthesize ATP. Here we have lysosomes. These are lysosomes. They contain digestive enzyme that help in lysis or the breakdown. Students, some ribosome was attached on the surface of endoplasmic reticulum, but some ribosomes are free in the cytoplasm. Some were attached to the endoplasmic reticulum and some are free. We called it free ribosome. And those which were attached with endoplasmic reticulum we call them as bound ribosome, and these are free ribosomes. Here we have centrioles, two centrioles. That these centrioles, they used to be present in right angle. One will be in this like this and another will be like this, like L. So these we have two centrioles at right angles to each other. So these centrioles, they help in cell division. Now to maintain the structure of the cell we have certain components called microfilament and microtubules. So these are microtubules, this straight structure, here this microtubules, and this cross structures, these are microfilament. This is our microvilli. So their structure is folded like this because these foldings help in increasing the absorption. So they increases the absorption area. So more and more component can be absorbed from the cell surface when they have foldings like this. These we call it as microvilli. Now we have certain vesicles like secretory vesicles, these small vesicles. They help in transportation. They will carry the component, whatever component we need to be taken outside, they will carry out this. They help in transportation. This is exocytosis. Whatever we want to send outside the cell will be through exocytosis. One, we have endocytosis. This endocytosis we called it pinocytosis when we used to transport something in liquid form. Pinocytosis. So from here the material will go out through exocytosis. Through pinocytosis material, in endocytosis material will come inside the cell. So we will study about all these components, all these cellular organelles in detail in this chapter. So this diagram is for animal cell.